Hello there, it's me, Icy Winters, and I will be your host today as we'll list down the top PC games released of May 2019. Let's begin.
This is lead researcher Archer calling for
Close to
survivors.
the Sun is a first person horror adventure game in which survival is paramount. The game is set in the 1890s when Nikola Tesla's career was at its peak. Storm in a Teacup is very much deserving of all the praise garnered from this project as it screams innovation and imagination. Anyone who has the pleasure of experiencing a story rich masterpiece will agree that this is a game you should be playing now. Close to the Sun is available for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. May 9, 2019 marks the date Sega will release their very highly anticipated action role-playing sensation that is Yakuza Kiwami 2. There's no surprise fans are itching to get their hands on a copy of the title, as it is an extreme recreation of one of Yakuza's most beloved entries. It comes with graphics beautifully represented in 4K and unlocked frame rates. The game is currently available for pre-order on Steam. Grab your copy and get ready to become the one true dragon.
Who knew this little tree market snowflake
Square
would end up
Enix and
here?
Don't Nod Entertainment are happy
With
to
us
present
misfits.
episode 3, Wastelands for Life is Strange
How do you
2,
feel?
as the fans have been
actually
anticipating this
feel
since the game released.
free.
Episode
Thanks to you.
3, Wastelands, continues the story of brothers Sean and Daniel Diaz as they journey to Mexico, reaching the towering redwoods of California. Episode 3 will expose the Diaz brothers to new experiences, meet new friends, and face challenges. Their relationship
this
will
little
also be
tree market
tested,
snowflake
and
would end up
whether
here?
they stay together or not
With
is
us
for you
misfits.
to find out.
So, how do you?
A
promise
Plague
you,
Tale
tonight we
Innocence
shall
is an
dine like
action
kings.
adventure game about two siblings fighting to survive
Julia,
during the
don't
first
understand.
phase of 100 Years' War and Black Death. The game looks absolutely astonishing, so amazing that it would be easy to believe it is without flaws. The story is immersive, and when coupled with convincing voice acting, the product is truly a mesmerizing game. Plague Tale Innocence is available on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows.
Stupid what? I am not stupid.
Avalanche Studios and id Software merged forces to develop the emerging spectacle that we know to be Rage 2. This game is a first-person shooter and a sequel to 2011 Game Rage. Its predecessor was met with cheers and respect from reputable critics and players alike. With Rage 2, the developers are seeking to reproduce all the attributes that made Rage a fan favorite while adding new promising elements. The game is available for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Looking good, Sam.
No Code co-founder John McKellen describes Observation as kind of 2001, a space odyssey but your HAL, a fitting description since the game tasks players to take on the role of the AI that manages a space station. For some unknown reason, you've been rebooted, and now the only crew member you can come in contact with is the station doctor, Emma Fisher. You'll need to work with her as both try to figure out the cause of the unexplained events happening on the station.
Whatever happens next.
Sam?
Team Sonic Racing is a kart racing game and a spin-off from Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog series. The developers took an interesting approach to the kart racing concept by permitting cooperative play. This means that you don't necessarily have to face off against friends, as you can race together as a team, sharing boosters and power-ups to assure victory. The card community is generally welcoming to new releases, so a warm reception for the game is expected. Worse Than Death is a scary, emotional thriller about a high school reunion that abruptly goes sideways. The game will have you running, hiding, and doing all else to preserve your existence. Worse Than Death is perfect for intellectual game fanatics as it demands astute application of wit in order to solve a mystery shrouded in ambiguity. Be ready to become the hunted and be ready to flex your deductive prowess in Worse Than Death, available for players on PC. Pathologic 2 is a narrative-driven, dramatic thriller game published by a Tiny Build. More specifically, it is a title about combating the struggles of a lethal epidemic in a secluded rural town. In the game, you assume the role of a healer who must save anyone you can. You must survive in a world ravished by hardships, even in the absence of food and medicine. Icepick Lodge did a good job of simulating the appropriate mood that would be associated with chaos of this magnitude.
Oh, it's a pet. 3 coffin bears, 2 mice.
Total War 3 Kingdoms is a turn-based real-time strategy game developed by Creative Assembly. The game is expected to be met with a warm reception, considering it is the first in the award-winning series to recreate epic conflict across ancient China. The game is available on PC, but Feral Interactive announced that Mac OS and Linux can expect the title shortly thereafter. Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition is a story-driven role-playing game with third-person medieval combat. The developers have announced that this Game of the Year edition will be available for purchase on the 28th of May 2019. In addition, Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition includes the base game plus all the previously released downloadable content. All these are available for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Windows PC.
Maybe.
I never want to forget this. The time has come for those whore sons to pay for what they did to us.
Assetto Corsa Competizione was first released in Steam Early Access on September 12 of 2018. Developer Konos Simulazioni reckons that now the game has spent some time in beta testing. It is time for a full release. Get ready to experience the real atmosphere of the FIA GT3 homologated championship. You can get your copy of the game through the Steam store. And that's the top PC game releases for May 2019. Tell us in the comments which of these games is your favorite. Did we miss any game on the list? Let us know below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit notification bell to get first dibs of our next videos. Until next time, this has been Icy Winters, your host for today.